Thanks for inviting us in. There is heartbreak across our country tonight after at least 21 people died in a shooting at a Texas elementary school. 19 of those victims were children. Tonight we know the students at Robb Elementary School were second, third, and fourth graders. They were in their final week of school before summer break. Now more than a dozen families are planning funerals instead of family vacations. Emily Longnecker joins us here in studio tonight. She's got the latest information about this deadly attack. Emily?
Yes, Scott, we know the suspect was an 18-year-old. Residents say he attended the high school in Uvalde. That's a town just 80 miles west of San Antonio. The shooting started around 11:30 this morning, but the Texas Department of Public Safety tells CNN there were two incidences before the attack at Robb Elementary School. The first was the gunman shooting his grandmother. Then he crashed his truck near the elementary school. The department says he was seen with a long rifle and backpack and wore body armor. Tonight, the ATF is investigating the guns used in the attack. Police believe he acted alone, but have not released a motive. Tonight, one child who was shot and survived said the shooting sounded like fireworks, and witnesses say they saw the desperate efforts to keep students inside safe.
After the law enforcement came in, they locked down the school really quickly, and they started evacuating children out through breaking windows and pulling children out through the windows and getting them to safety.
President Biden addressed the country earlier tonight, marking the deadliest shooting at a U.S. grade school since the Sandy Hook attack almost a decade ago.
These kinds of mass shootings rarely happen anywhere else in the world. Why? They have mental health problems. They have domestic disputes in other countries. They have people who are lost. But these kinds of mass shootings never happen with the kind of frequency they happen in America. Why? Why are we willing to live with this carnage?
Tonight we spoke with a member of Moms Demand Action, a grassroots organization that advocates for public safety measures that they believe will protect people from gun violence.
Buffalo was just a few weeks, 10 days ago. Buffalo was 10 days ago. And at that point, it was the largest mass shooting this year. And already we've surpassed it with this one. It's happening too often. And no other country allows this to happen again and again and again. No other Western civilization allows their kids to go to school and be shot in their classrooms.
The school superintendent saying tonight at a news conference that his heart was broken, adding that they were a small community and they would need people's prayers to get through this. Scott.
So far this year, the United States has seen 212 mass shootings, according to the Gun Violence Archive. Now, that's any incident where 4 or more people are shot or killed, not including the shooter. In fact, just a week and a half ago, 10 people were killed in a racially motivated attack at a grocery store in Buffalo. The very next day, we saw 6 more people shot in a violent rampage targeting a Taiwanese church in Southern California. In response to these latest attacks, House Democrats passed a bill increasing federal resources to tackle domestic terrorism. So far, it still faces an uncertain future in the Senate. And tonight, flags are flying half-staff at the Capitol and the White House. But whether today's attack spurs actual change in D.C. remains to be seen. Today, we heard an emotional plea from Connecticut Senator Chris Murphy begging lawmakers to do something.
These kids weren't unlucky. This only happens in this country and nowhere else. Nowhere else do little kids go to school thinking that they might be shot that day. Nowhere else do parents have to talk to their kids, as I have had to do, about why they got locked into a bathroom and told to be quiet for 5 minutes just in case a bad man entered that building. Nowhere else does that happen except here in the United States of America, and it is a choice. It is our choice to let it continue. What are we doing?
Senator Murphy said while Republicans may not support every gun control measure, there has to be some common ground that they can find. As new details come in overnight, we'll be sending you breaking alerts straight to your phone. That way you'll know what's going on when you wake up. So make sure you have the WTHR app with notifications turned on.